So once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. Usually I'll bring you the very best. Simon Ekpa has spoken and it has gone viral currently. He said it is time for the truth to come out, for the world to know that they have imprisoned the wrong person, that the people responsible for the killing and the unaliving of Biafrans is Nigerian government. They are the one in charge of the terrorism and the evil things that is happening in Nigeria. Biafran evangelist Simon Ekpa has made a statement. Do you agree with him?
100%, I agree with him. May God bless you all. I remember humble self, one and only Biafran evangelist. My beloved brother, I was following the case up and found out as at on the 8th, being Saturday, Simon Ekpa made a statement because Thursday, it started on Tuesday and Wednesday. So the crowd, the population, the people, in fact, Finland have never. I think the first time they experienced such movement was the declaration of Biafra on the December 2024. That December 2nd, thereabout, which it was declared on the 29th of November by Ngozi Oraveze, taking them unaware because what Nigeria programmed with their, the enemy of Biafra was to destabilize and to disturb that occasion not to be held. But glory be to God that it was held. Far from that, they're accusing Simon Ekpa, and the case are properly started. They always make a statement. Igbos don't love themselves. I asked a question. Those people that travel all the way from different parts of country, including Nigeria, the ones that travel from Nigeria here, do you know that in Nigerian government molest them on their way coming back? I'm giving you some hints. I may not go details on this much, but regarding to the statement of Simon Ekpa, that the truth is going to come outside. They are digging it deep. You call me a terrorist. You call me the leader of a group. And you say the group is the one responsible for the death of their people or the death of the people in the country, in Nigeria. Now, you bargain with a particular government or a country called Finnish government in the person of Alexandra Stubb being their prime minister, their president. Despite the connection and the intimacy and friendship between Simon Ekpa and Alexandra Stubb in their party, which led Simon Ekpa campaign for and which led him to become the prime minister. The man now said, okay, since you people accuse this man, our citizen, though he was former citizen of Nigeria, now we will take the step. And that step, Mr. Simon Ekpa, you have been accused by Nigeria as a result of the death of the people going on in Nigeria, and the all finger of Nigerian government is pointing at you. So let us hold you. Then you heard him. You are the chief organizer of terrorism. You are the one sponsoring them. You are the one financing them. You are the one doing this. You are the one doing that. Okay, Simon Ekpa, oh yeah, sit down here. They grab Simon Ekpa and they sat him down and they lock up the gate. And they lock up his social handle, media handle, everything, including his account. And they set up some inquiries, monitoring department, monitoring everything about Simon Ekpa. Yet, what Nigeria government accused him of keep increasing in a large number. You understand? I believe when somebody is a leader of a particular thing, and you capture that leader, the financier of that, and you monitor his finance, I think you will destabilize the financial aspect and the strength of that group, true or false. But ever since Simon Ekpa was arrested, monitored, watched by the Finnish government. Yet, this death of a thing, bro, go and check the number of people that died in the absence of Simon Ekpa to compare the number of people that died when Simon Ekpa was free. In Benue, over 200 was, fried in a day and roasted in the absence of Simon Ekpa. Was it Simon Ekpa that committed that atrocity while in Finnish government prison? Is a question. The Ebonyi State invasion of the Fulanis. While Simon Ekpa was in prison, Ebonyi State was invaded. Is it Simon Ekpa that invaded the place from Finland prison yard? I'm asking. The kidnapping that took place, the last one at least recently, that shake many Yorubas, which there is one platform, the one TV that which I sent that protest of the woman, what she was saying regarding the government. Was it Simon Ekpa? Do you know how many Nigerian generals? Let me shock you. Do you know that it was in the absence of Simon Ekpa that Oba, General Oba, was killed? It was in the absence of Ekpa that so many barracks in Niger State, Borno, Sokoto, Kaduna was invaded in the absence of Simon Ekpa. But all this, they are still calling him a terrorist. Who are the people carrying out this very act? Because if truly he was the one, I believe the rate at which all these things is going should have reduced by now, based on the extent, how long they have been holding him and keeping him. That is to tell you that Nigerian government is responsible and should be held responsible. Let Abacha, I quote and I quote again, made a statement. He said, any insurgency that lasted more than 24 hours, that the government should be held responsible, is aware of what is happening, and that is what is happening in Nigeria. When this Boko Haram started, do you know that Boko Haram started in Sokoto? Before, it was now moved and became rampant in Borno when Shetima, the vice president of Nigeria, was the governor of Borno State. He financed and supported. Then the El-Rufai was the Kaduna governor. They are the people that... And Jonathan brought in a soldier, a man called Ihejrika. You can ask. Ihejrika matched them. All the northerners revolted. That Jonathan want to finish them. Because he want to stop this. And I will not forget interview granted to Jonathan by Erari, one of the best journalists in America as at that period. The man is retired now. Do you understand? They asked Jonathan, Boko Haram, and then he said Boko Haram, they cannot disturb his government, and they are not disturbing him. Then he sent the Hejrika, the whole northerners, including Sultan of Sokoto and the rest of them, including this article you are seeing today, all of them ganged up against that very act, which led Jonathan to withdraw Hejrika, because Hejrika gave them the heat, and everywhere Morocco, but today, a terrorist man, a Fulani man, open up openly without fear, saying that the soldier you are sending are his boys, that if they come, he will send them an errand to buy pure water. What an insult. You understand? And up till today, Nigerian government have not done anything, nor said anything regarding to that. Then you are still pointing finger on innocent person. Somebody that is under the wall. I don't know, today they said they're going to judge the case, go through the case with the Finnish uh, uh, language, though it will be translated in English with a translating machine or whatever. But in this case, if the government of Finnish can be fair enough, and if the world can be fair enough, and if the EU, where they belongs to, European Union, can be fair enough, United Nations, UN, can be fair enough, let this matter be, escalate and expand so that the real truth should come in. Now, I will give you an example.
Okay.
If truly Simon Ekpa is the financier of what is happening, check yourself. How much is the worth of Simon Ekpa? For him to be able to finance, to sponsor, and to lead such group, what was his net worth? And this man we are talking about, I've been in Finland for so many years, and he served Finnish government for so many years. So if there is any irregularity about him currently, I believe that the Finnish government should be in position to tell me and you, because it's not in Nigeria with us here anymore. He's not with them, and he have been living with them, marry and have his own family. So they know him. They are the one that will even tell much better of Simon Ekpan today than me and you that is here. If truly they want to be fair enough, the truth suppose go and listen to Alex Babi.
Okay.
If you listen to that young man's speech and what Mike Arnold has said, even this John James regarding to, they are not speaking good of this country. I'm talking of the recent people now. They are not go to Europe and see and you see them that are the what they are saying regarding to this country. Yet they are still saying some. So we are keeping our fingers crossed. Let's see if truly there is a truth in Finland, or maybe Finland want to copy Nigeria and sell out their dignity, because Nigeria has sold their own dignity. Are you hearing me? So maybe they want to bring themselves to zero, of which even if they do, the truth will eventually come out and they will still remain doomed, just like Nigeria today. I think when they were treating Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was asking, Omotosho, where is the law? Show me the law. Because according to the law, you're supposed to, when you are judging a man, or you want to, condemn a man or judge a man, conclude a case of a man, you go to the law. You say, look at what the law say. And I have cross-checked it and I've, look at it front and back. I see it and I find you being guilty in so constitution, subsection, or so section of the of your constitution. Do you understand? So that is the paragraph you use to judge, to conclude, and at the same time, the person must not be judged at his back or her back, according to the law of Nigeria. The person you want to judge, or you want to pass a judgment on his head, the person must be present, and you show the person in the law, and you pass your judgment. But this one, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, was not around. He was outside, and Omotosho was the one that instructed to take him out. His lawyer's legal team was outside too, and you pass your judgment. Then the judgment which you pass, where is it in the law? The written law. According to the British man who wrote the 18th centuries and the 21st centuries of the British Constitution and law, he said where there is no law, a written law, there is no offense, there is no crime. But in Nigeria, because he's an Igbo man, just like what I told them, it's because he's an Igbo man. Number two is what? A Christian. Take a look at why I said what I said is this. Erufai is under the custody of, is it ICPC or whatever? CPC. Do you know that Erufai is it his mother that died? He was free to go and do his mother's burial. Then and return back. During Ramadan that just finished, now Islamic Discipline, Erufai was free to go and participate and did his Ramadan, whatever, and return back. But come to the case of Mazen Kanu, under the watch of the DSS of Nigeria, the same country, Kanu mother died. Kanu did not see the dead body of his mother. They did not allow him to go and bury his mother. His father died. They did not allow him to go and do his father's burial. So what are we saying? DSS denied him that because he's an Igbo man, because he's a Christian. You see the difference? Yes, that's it. How many times has any military group invade Erufai house? Even Marami, despite the fact that they saw in a whole story building, Marami filled it up with arms without license by the government. Yet they have never invaded his house, not to talk of taking lives in that aspect. But Mazen Kanu, innocent man, house was invaded, people was died. You see, so far so good. And the people brutal that carry out that very act has not been called to order regarding to it. Is it Simon Ekpa that carried that very act that Mazen Kanu house? What happened in Obigbo? Mwike. Is it Simon Ekpa that carried that act? And Mazen Kanu that group and send those people to go and buy people in Obigbo, their own brothers? No, let's be sincere and let us, make sense. Truth will definitely come outside. No matter how Nigeria try to cover up, no matter the game they try to play. I know because this is not Nigeria. And they never believe that this case will come to this extent. I said the worst mistake of, I'm like joining Obasanjo to make this statement now. The worst mistake of Nigeria is a mistake of paying attention to Mazen Kanu. It's a mistake of seeing Mazen Kanu as an enemy. It's a mistake of going after Mazen Kanu. It's a mistake of attempting to assassinate him. That is the worst mistake the Nigerian government has made. And where they finally finished themselves. Two, the first one was a kidnapping rendition. Are you hearing me? Three, they won. They denied him his freedom and kept him in DSS. Then they turned over a statement, which many DSS boss, Mr. Ajayi, make the same statement. CDS Musa make the same statement. Similar. Tiwa Danjuma make the same statement. And we are all free, but Kanu is facing the challenge. Then third one was sentencing Mazen Kanu to life imprisonment, sending him to Sokoto without the law to back it up. Do you understand? Thinking and believing that they are going to silence him. They never knew that is even the beginning of his voice.